Back now to breaking news in Hollywood. Actress Mary Tyler Moore dead at the age of 80.
We want to go live to the telephone right now. Legendary comic and actor Carl Reiner joining us on the telephone. Mr. Reiner, our condolences to you. I know that you were good friends for many, many years with Mary Tyler Moore.
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, I was happily the one who gave her her first good job. It was one of these wonderful happenstances where I was looking for somebody to play opposite Dick Van Dyke in the Dick Van Dyke Show. I had seen about 30 actresses. None of them were quite right. And we went to, I asked, we brought somebody from New York that cost money to audition, and she was not right. And Sheldon Leonard and Danny Thomas, who put up the money for it, were... I'm sorry, the other phone was ringing. I said we haven't found the girl, but I'm looking, and it was Danny Thomas who said, "Hey, that girl who read for me to be my daughter, she was sensational. Her nose went the wrong way for me. He had a big Lebanese nose, and he said she had two front names or something. I don't." He said, and he said she also was on the Richard Diamond show. All they saw was her legs. She was the secretary. Well, I searched that out and found out it was Mary Tyler Moore. I called her for an audition, and she was reluctant to come in because she had failures that week. But she came in, and as soon as she walked in the door, with that hair and those legs, and I gave her a page to read, and she read the first line, and I heard a ping in her voice. And I remember Sheldon Leonard said, "You'll know her when you find her." I made my hand into a claw. I grabbed the top of her head, walked her down the hall to our executive producer's office. I said, "I found her." And that was the first meeting we had together. And she turned out to be the great Mary Tyler Moore.
That was back in 1961, Carl, and of course she had such a long career after that. Working here even on the CBS LA Radford lot, the Mary Tyler Moore Show, where she was a producer in a newsroom.
Yeah, and Mr. Reiner, we know the Mary Tyler Moore that we saw on TV, the big smile, as you said, the big hair, the long legs, and such a personality. What was she like as a friend and as a human being?
She was a very kind, sweet, lovely person, and was available for anything that was necessary to make the show better. And the fact that she had such a sad opening life, part of her life, I remember this touched me forever. Every time I looked at her, I thought of this. Her mother was an alcoholic, died of alcoholism. Her father was a non-talkative father who rarely spoke to her. She told me that the only compliment he ever gave her was when she went to her prom and was dressed in a beautiful dress. He gave her the compliment, which I never forgot. "Mary, you look very handsome," is what he told her. And that stuck with me. I said, that, for a girl who had everything, nobody in the family seemed to know it.
And Carl, when was the last time you saw her?
It was the last time. It was very sad. It was one of these big events, a black tie event, and she looked wonderful, and her juvenile diabetes had in her eyesight, and when I went up to her, she didn't recognize me, and when I spoke to her, "Oh, she's Carl," and I went real close to her. She could see who I was. So sad.
I love that you have so many great memories going back, 60, 65 years. What was she like when she was first discovered? Because I know that you said you cast her. You really made her a Hollywood star. And for as young as she was, this must have been a bit overwhelming.
Well, you know something? She was just... one of the things I really adored about her was her ability to sing and dance. And she did it when she and Dick worked together. I melted. And I was very happy about those shows because most of the shows I wrote were 30, 40 pages. When I wrote a dance show, it was only 18, 20 pages. Most of it was given up to dancing at the time. And I just adore that. If I'm ever depressed, I can put on Mary and Dick when it's a soft you, "Oh, you wonderful you," and smile.
All right, that is Carl Reiner joining us this afternoon. Mr. Reiner, thank you so much. We do appreciate it. And again, our condolences on the loss of your friend. Thanks.
Those stories really put a sweet touch to Mary Tyler Moore, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
just incredible. What a special friendship they had.